we've just got 2 concrete ramps, one there, one there. When you do one of these things, make sure you get a manure hauler in to look at it, because where we thought we could pump out of really great just didn't work well for them. So you can see here, it looks like somebody was going in and out of a different spot. So yeah, the next time before we finalize it, the manure hauler is going to look at our pit to make sure that whatever we're all dreaming up will actually work for them. This pit is also, as cow numbers have gone up over the 20 years, has gotten undersized, so we're about every 4 months almost forced to get some manure out of here. So it's too small. Now we looked at putting up another pit and combining the herds from both farms onto one. So for 300 cows in one spot, that pit would include this thing, go all the way over to where those flags are, and around. I mean, it's a big L-shaped creature. Well, that would give us about 100 feet to possibly put a shed here. Actually 98, but we'd almost be tight there. So the minute I move that pit down further to make more room, I run into trouble, because if we want to keep it any kind of levelness with something else, we're already hauling in 600 dump truckloads of fill. We got to make a berm like that thing out there all the way around this. So I'm really cramped here for what I want to do. We've got a stream right over there that comes out of that valley. We've got the stream down there. This pit is already just at the very edge of where we can go with the stream. We're at 75 feet, just really tight. So we put everything off for this year, because I always got to beg the question if it pays to do any more if we're already pinched in here, because whatever we do now is the end. You know, we'd have that kind of force, that it float a concrete slab like that. So yeah, I mean, it really raised a lot of heck here last year.
But it was good for discussion, having that people think about what that means and how you slow it down. And you ended up putting a check dam on top and one on the bottom. Yep. And that was it, slow the water down.
Was it a floating slab?
Was it?
Well, it was over. I put it. It was for
okay, whatever he said, ignore that. There's a handful of guys you just gotta write off in this crowd. There are some smart ones that might help you with buildings, but nah.
All right.
You want to walk around?
Let's go back to the leachate deal.
You want to go around the building? So before you guys, how many of you put a lot of these in Minnesota?
There you go.
How do they work?
How are they maintained?
They plug up.
Similar?
So does that mean Joe is a bad manager? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, well, you can say it.
The problem is with steer manure and this kind of crap.
It just comes up.
Yeah.
Well, and the only one that looks got away from the picket fence.
You're exactly right.
You got into selling it.
Yeah. But the whole reason anybody will work with it and put it in is because they get part of a lot.
Yeah.
And so because we get part of a lot, we'll put it in, but then that's the same reason they won't work. If this were booted down and what you're saying it should be down there, it'd probably work, but yeah. But the incentive is, well, we got a lot with it, so. And I put mounds in here, those were mounds at one time, but they've all worked out. Yeah, my goal is someday, I've got joists and different things here, is to just work as we can and start covering this thing up and be done.
So this was cost shared.
This was cost shared.
You have to maintain it.
Yeah.
For how long? How many years have you had it?
Ask me how many times somebody came to check.
This whole bus came to check. What do you mean? These guys have permit. They're violation.
He's not scared because we're not from the same.
Yeah, just go home and don't talk to anybody on this side.
But the time I was in Rochester talking to some of you guys, this is what happens. I mean, on just about every farm I got that's got this, cattle are this close, and at least this screen's here. And it's mostly so the calves don't jump out, otherwise this one wouldn't be here either. We got to find something better than this. Because Joe and I have talked that he could add on to that building, come down here and raise all his heifers in these lots, and he could go that way. But we got to fix this, because the stream is right there.
Just cover it and keep moving. Put a roof over it. The roof is great, and then the problem with the roof is, and that's why, see, that roof I for sure never could have done. And if you want to do a roof with NRCS, they're so cotton picking overbuilt that it ruins it for you. If we could just build an ag building roof that... If it fits my ideal, I want, the only reason a hoop barn is half of the stuff would come this way, and I don't know. They have ones that lead to. Yeah. If I can get it to stick over kind of like that, my thought was just monoslope, and then I take that bank back there, bring it around, and then there wouldn't be any dirt out there. It'd all just be grass. The roof would fall on that, and it would go around. The hoop barn, yeah, it's something to play with. Trying to manage, but you got maintenance. That darn tarp will go bad on you. Well, yeah, you get this is a breezy spot. Because the hoop barn adds up.